Thank you. Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, no matter where you may be. We are in Fishing North Atlantic. Um, I started this yesterday. However, it didn't go over all that great. You know what I'm saying? I made it about 13 minutes in, and for whatever reason, either YouTube decided to drop it or my internet decided to drop it. One of the two happened. But anyway, I decided we'd just come back and pick up right where I had to leave off yesterday. We went out to sea. We did a couple lines out there of fishing for lobsters, and we came back with about $100,000. Yeah, 131 to 2707. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna reteach this, I suppose. We are in town, which is a port in Nova Scotia. Um, this is Yarmouth. General, you have your weather, which for me tells me the time, the date, right? Or the date. We're at April 7th. This allows you to skip time here. You got to exit out of the weather, actually. Weather, damn it, come on. Skip time. It allows you to skip up to 24 hours, or it'll allow you to skip a week. I don't know why you would want to skip a week, but I guess you can. Maybe if you're in the middle of like a season or something like that, and you run out of, you know, uh, out of quota, then you've caught too much fish, whatever. Okay, cancel. Map. This is the map. This is where we were fishing yesterday, which is, well, that tip's kind of old. So we were actually fishing down in here when we were catching as much as we could yesterday. Um, there's about six maps or six ports. The first thing we did was went up to this port here, and we discovered that. Then we had to drive around and discover this one. Um, yeah. So I don't really know a whole lot about this game. I know certain pieces and parts, um, and not enough to actually be able to tell you that. Oh yeah, yeah, I know this game inside now. I don't. I drove this ship around. I might have caught a couple lobsters, and that's just about it. We haven't done much else, and we're gonna go ahead and, like I said, whenever we grind, you see it usually, unless of course YouTube decides to shut us down for whatever reason. Okay, so let's see here. Town. Let's see if we can't get any tip. No, we can't get any tips. No tips here. Um, Bar says no. No tips. Okay, fine. Dock. I know I upgraded a lot yesterday. I don't know how much we upgraded. Okay, we got storage 2. And honestly, right now, I don't see us needing anything more than storage 2. Radar. It's maxed out. All this stuff was fairly cheap. Autopilot. Maxed out. Fishing quota. Well, we don't need that yet because we're barely, yeah, we're barely making um, much right now as it is. Um, Fish sonar maxed out. Buoy maxed out. Searchlight maxed out. Engines. This is where, yeah, okay, I did max that out finally. Um, so the only thing that really needs to be maxed out is storage, and honestly, if I was to max that out, it would take away $40,000 towards our next boat, and we don't want to do that because we need another boat. This one only carries 12 pots. It doesn't carry any more than that. Um, let's see what we got in the shipyard. What's available? All right, we got the Lenoir. It goes crabbing, lobster, well, lobster fishing, but it'll hold 30 pots. And this boat costs $295,000. Then you got the backstabber. It's only a deep line ship. Uh, that kind of scares me a little bit because from what I've heard, it's not. I don't know. I ain't gonna say easy, but it's not. It's a little frustrating. But we're gonna try it all. We are. I just want to get a little bit more comfortable with the money that we got. and get pushed up a little bit before we actually do go out and buy something else. Trawling, yeah, you see the expensive boats here. We did unlock a few, one or two. One of them was in this cove. Let's see here. It was down here in this corner. Um, in fact, I'm pretty sure that just about every port has ships somewhere near them, just up against the land or something. It took us 3 hours to go from here all the way up to here on the day before yesterday, and all I did that day was go out here and run one line, and then take off on a mission all the way up the coast to here. I did, like I said, along that trip, I just went ahead and discovered the ports on the way. I didn't see a reason why not, so I just went ahead and did it. All right, so this flag here, let's go ahead and put this in here in the middle so we can see what we're doing, right? All right, this flag here puts down your waypoint, which takes you down to here. Okay, I guess that one is over land. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, never mind. We can't do that yet because the ship is facing the wrong direction. If it's facing the wrong way, for whatever reason, it doesn't want to come out of a harbor about like that. So we turn the ship around. There we go. And this ship right here, we ran into it yesterday doing a fast travel out of here. So I really don't want to do that again. It does do hull damage when you hit another ship. And yeah, it's not a pretty sight. It didn't sink us, but it sunk him. He's back. Thank you for not parking in my way again, jerk. Okay. Now, let's see if we can do this. We can. Yeah, God damn it. Yep, he's in the way. Who knew? Gonna get the heck out of the way, buddy. Thank you. My gosh. Alright, let's try that again. Let's get past this puppy here. Alright. Now we should be able to... There we go. Okay, and what you do is you go ahead and you put down your marker. You take your boat out there, and you put down your marker here. You take your boat out there, and then you put a marker here. Out you go. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and come out to here, then up to here, and down to here. Go. Yeah, boy. Well, passed right over another boat there, but we didn't hit him. By golly. Somehow or another, we didn't hit him. Okay. Let's turn on the sonar here and see what we got underneath, right? Alright. This is the front of the boat over here. This is about the area of the back of the boat where you basically want to be dropping right about here. And I don't really know how much we have. There we go. Let's straighten this up with the crab. This boat has so slow to react. And we're just watching the ground for these crabs. See how many crabs we have in the area, and if we have enough, we're gonna drop. We're gonna drop bait. And when I left, we were running, I don't know, we ran 2 lines all at once. Today I want to do something a little different. We're going to drop lines. And then when we go to pick them up, we're just going to drop it again in place, right there. As long as I see crabs on the ground, we're dropping in place. Alright, yeah, we're good here. Let's go ahead and start dropping. All right, you come back here. E is your magic button for a lot of things in this game. You grab the pot with the E, walk it over here to the table. You open this up with E. You grab your bait with E. You hold down E to bait it, to bait the thingamajigger. You open up your map. Oh wait, no, not yet. Okay, and you hit E, and off she goes. Now at this point, you open up your map, and you go, okay, autopilot, we want you to take us, I don't know, for me, I'm thinking 15. Because if I have any issues, then, you know, we don't want to get too far away from the last pot. But I can get everything done at about a 15 mile per hour limit in pretty much no time at all. So I'm going to let the autopilot take care of it while I'm not in the seat. Grab another pot, put it in place, grab some bait, throw it in the bat, come back to the table, wait for that little bar there on the lower left-hand screen to turn black, and out she goes. See? Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All right, we come back here, we grab some more bait, throw it in the pot, come back here, wait for it to turn black again. And we come back here again, and off we go. We are off to the races. Now, the only thing I really don't need is to run into another boat while we're out here. Just letting the autopilot do its thing. That would so suck. And by the way, I don't make videos for kids. Any video I make is always for an adult. So I just figured I'd go ahead and let that out. It seems I have some folks that come by and think for whatever reason, since I'm playing a game, it must be for kids. And no, this is not for kids. So save your reports for yourself. And this is our last pot out of 12. Out she goes. To the map we go. Pull this up. And we're going to come out here. Then we're going to come up here. And then we're going to come straight back down here. Going up and down. Just like that. All right. Autopilot has been disengaged. All right, everything back here is set. Our anchor is about to be tossed. Okay, I can see our buoy way up there. Okay, and we are going to go ahead and we are going to set our clock for 20 hours because these things need to be picked up between 18 and 24 hours. So I'm going to let them get about 20 hours on them since, I don't know, I think I might have about an hour on them so far. Okay, and it is tomorrow. Who knew? Okay, let's find our buoy. Is it in the same place it was? No, of course not. And this boat might be overpowered for what we're trying to do here. It's pretty quick. But it's also really lethargic about the way you hit the throttles and everything else like that. I don't know how we dropped anchor and somehow wound up this far away from our buoys again. That's really odd, right? All right, there's our buoy right up there. Right here, you see a little speck right there at the tip of my freaking pointer? That's our first buoy, way out there. Okay, let's go over here. If we can keep it in sight, we can get in position. Here we go. All right. Now here's what I need to do here. Drop it down, drop it down, drop it down, drop it down. Okay, hit map, autopilot. There you go. Half is good. Sorry. I'm not very good at picking these up yet. In fact, I suck at it. Because, well, the circle there doesn't actually turn green until the pot is basically halfway through it. That's not my fault. That's just the way the game is made. Let's zero in a little bit. No, that's probably not how you're supposed to do that, boat. There we go. Are you done? No, you're not done. There we go. Okay, this is the panel to bring up your pots. Just hold it down and keep your mouse on it until your pot comes up. Take E, and then another E to put the pot on the table. Pick up one of these blue things, hit E, R to open it up. Back over here, hit E. Give yourself one of these. Yeah. You're too small. I can see the eyeballs. I don't know. No. I think it's too small. It's supposed to go from the eyeballs to the bottom of the belly. That's too small. I already knew that was too small. That's too small. That's too small. Everything's too small. Well, you're still too small. And it takes binoculars to see something 2 feet from your face. So I think the lighting in this game is a little bit Cricket, I'll be with you in just a second, baby. I gotta get puppy up real quick. You know, there you go. Okay, let me pick her up real quick here. Come here. There you go. You good now? You think so? All right. Now, we hit V, and it puts us back in the captain's seat. And we take off and try to do this again. Hey, watching me do this is like an exercise in futility, I promise. Don't get it. These waves, it seems all nice and, you know, flat water, and it's all really cool and everything, and then all of a sudden you get up to your pot and something goes wrong. You see, oh damn it! See, something that went wrong there was me. I went wrong. VF. This has to be off of your table before you can do any quick travel or picking up your next pot. Thanks, boat. You did really well that time. Okay, we go over here, get a box, put it here. Open it up. Check your lobster. You don't see his eyes at the top of the bar there, so... Oh. There you go. No eyeballs at the top of the bar. It's supposed to go from the eyeballs to his lower body. And as long as it does that, you should be good. This does not. If I see daylight between that bar, this is actually okay. According to the picture, from what I saw, that should be okay. Yep, same size. And all of them are basically, well, borderline. Seems like it's up to the port as to whether it's too big or too little. Unless, of course, you only take back the ones that are obviously big, huge. There you go. Okay, back to the captain's seat, and off we go again. Whee! Right? A lot of fun. We're fishing for lobsters. Uh-oh. It's going to hit us with a wave right here. Promise you. Nope, it didn't. Normally it does. It waits till you get right up on that buoy and then it hits you with a freaking wave. It's like, hello. What was the point in that? But I'm sure that's the same thing that happens in real life too, so. It's not that it's not realistic, it is. Okay, let's open you up, let's open you up. I said let's open you up. There we go. Yeah, see the lighting is just, well, we'll take you. You're good. I could change the frame rate or the frames from, or the field of view. Were you good? No. Could change the field of view from 120 down to around 70 or 65, somewhere in there. And you can see it a lot easier. But the problem is it's kind of like wall vision. Everything is really, really close and right in your face. Okay, hit V, back in your spot, get gone. I said get gone, boat. See, it is such a pain. And this is where the frustration starts. At least for me, hitting these buoys, it shouldn't be frustrating, but the way these waves are, it makes it very, 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 very frustrating. See, it lets you get anywhere around it, but it won't let you get it where it's supposed to be. You're not supposed to do that, no, are you? No, you're not. Alright, we're going back into it. That's what we're going to do. Because we can pick it up just as fast backwards as we can forwards. Actually, we probably pick it up faster backwards. I screwed up, didn't I? It's all good. How many pots do I have back here? 3? Okay. No. Yes. Yes. No. Those monsters make these ones that are close look really, really small. Okay, let's do this. Then we'll do this, we'll do this, we'll do this. We'll open you up, we'll do this, and we'll put you here. Goodbye. All right. Now. See, I told you we'd figure it out. And these were supposed to be helpful, the best buoys in the system, but yeah, I think we can all see that's, well, I mean, if this is the best they got, there they are. We're going the wrong freaking, why are you going that way? Would you stop it? I'm turning right, not left. These ships do like to go the wrong way. A lot. Why are you slowing down? I didn't tell you to slow down. Keep going. Get another box, throw you down, open you up. Do we get any fishies? Yes, we got some fishies. No. Yes. No. No. Yes. Oh, my bad. Yeah, let's put you in your place. What the hell is this? There. I don't, it was not exactly what I was expecting when I picked up the bait. Alright. Next. Alright. This ship is acting like it's still got the first freaking engine in it. The newbie engine. It's not the newbie engine. It's the new one. Or the maxed out one. And it's wanting to act like it's still, I don't know, the sluggish old bad engine. Okay, go ahead and take you, put you over here, get a box. R. Yeah, we'll take you. Wasn't the greatest catch, but we made a catch. Why can I not set it? God, this is annoying. I guess it ain't gonna work, huh? Okay, well, we'll just do it this way then. And I don't think this is gonna work either. No, it's not. You actually have to do this from the start. Damn it. Oh well. I guess the distance that we had yesterday wasn't good enough. Come on. You got to give me at least a half a second longer. Seriously. No. No. Yes. No. No. I don't like it, but we'll take it. No. No. I guess the game doesn't really want me to double set, so we're just not going to. Either that or I'm going to have to lengthen out the distances between my sets. That way we'll always have enough room. Like give it an extra 2 seconds after that line turns black, and then we can drop them. But as is, yeah, the game doesn't really want us to do it. Doesn't seem like it anyway. There we go. We're catching lobster fishes. The ones that go ouchie ouch. With their pinchy pinchers. We'll keep you. Oh, come on. Cut power on me now. Come on. See, and it doesn't turn green when the thing is obviously within. It thinks it's too far out, so I guess that's where the game is. You got a sweet spot right there up close to the boat, and I guess it expects you to bring it there. Even though the circle goes way out there, it doesn't seem to want to. We'll keep you. You're a monster, though. I can't let you go back. We'll keep you. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Go, boat. Waiting on you. If you can control the speed, you can control, basically how well you line up and get to these buoys. But I'm going to tell you this, this is not easy. I'm not used to driving in ocean. I go fishing in lakes, so I don't have to worry about all these waves and stuff pushing you to and fro. So yeah, I can do an airplane. I can drive a car. Boats. It depends on where you want me to drive it. If you want me to drive it in the ocean, it's gonna take. It's gonna be touch and go for a little bit. No, I know it's probably good, but there you are. And the game will skirt you all the way around that buoy, just like this. It sees that you're close, but it's like, no sir. There you go. Nope. I mean, there's obvious no's, and then there's, well, I guess we can risk it and see what the port says. Alright, you got one last one to pick up. Man, we got a lot of lobsters down here. That was the last one, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay, so we're going to turn this thing around. Aim it towards our last pot's way up there. for some reason we have a boat in the way. That's fine. Goodbye. Okay, nap. Push you back up to 15. No, I said 15, not 19. Oh my gosh. That would be just a little too fast for me right now, I believe. Okay, and off we go. You should hear it spooling up. Goodbye. We're headed back towards the other pots. Let's go. Thank you. Bye. Wow. Boat's just like, yo, did you see that boat? Yeah, I saw it. I don't know how you missed it. Good job. Guess autopilot's, well, no it don't either. I figured it had anti-collision, but nope. I know it don't. We hit something coming out of the port there, remember? So it means I got to get the hull fixed. I'm sure our gas is not very happy with us right now. But it's not like we're low on gas either, so we should be good. Let's go. And we're going to need some more bait. We always check all that stuff after every mission anyway, so. Alrighty then. Yeah, let's do a flag thing and go up to here. And we got 4 right here. Oh God, we got a lot of them right there in the same area. Okay, whatever. Let's go ahead and shut her down for the night. Give it a full 20 hours. Doesn't matter that the other 2 are out here longer. We'll get over that. Get up. No, let's get up. There we go. Okay, we've got everything settled back here. Everything's cool. All right, let's go get our pots. The 2 we need first are way over here on this side. We'll go get them suckers first. We got some rain going on. Man, this boat is slow. But that's okay, I don't want it to be too fast. You're lobster fishing, you know? You're not water skiing. Man, we did not get this thing close enough, did we? Not even near close enough. And this boat is, even with these engines, the maxed out engines, this thing is slow. It's just, there they are right there. Those 2 right there. We're coming to get you. Yes, sir. We are coming to get you. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Oh, now the waves start again, huh? Of course they do. Okay. Pull in our pots. Let's go. Yum, 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 yum. Nope. Nope. No. Let's make sure we got our stuff in place first, huh? Because that last one was, I don't know, it was borderline. I would have kept it, but like I said, it was borderline. I didn't mind throwing it away if I had to. Okay. Hit V, back in the driver's seat. Where was that second? Oh my god, come on. It's my bad. Let me go ahead and fix that before we even head back up there. You. Boy, you reversed an awful long ways in just a little itty bitty bit of time. Why are you going left? Stop it. There we are, right over there. The ship will sometimes do whatever it wants to do rather than going the direction you tell it to go. I have no idea. Sometimes it just does that. And you see how slow it is to actually throttle up. That might be the same on actual ships too, I don't know. Probably. Otherwise it wouldn't do it here, right? But it is quite a long delay. Okay, let's get us one of them. Open you up. Let's see what we got. No. No. Yes. Eh. Yes, we'll take it. Nope. Bunch of small ones in this one, huh? That's a good one. No. Go, 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 go. And no. That wasn't a great pot. That was actually, eh. But you figure each one of those is like 30 or so, or 12 or so. All right, so let's do a map thing, and then we're gonna fast travel down here to this area, and then we're gonna come over to here, and then up to here. Okay, do it. Ta-da. Do I see my buoys? No, I do not. Yeah, I do. Way up here. No, way up there. All right, so let me go ahead and set this. Yeah, it's good enough. We're good. We're good. Okay, let's go. Now you see the pots there in the lower right-hand map. They have a blue thing around them that tells you that they are ready to be picked up. They've soaked long enough. So it's time to go out and pick them up. You don't want to see them when they're red because that means you've waited too long. Why are you... I'm not even hitting reverse. I'm just letting go of the freaking control. There you go. I'm just trying to keep the accelerator from getting stuck on full open. There it goes, pushing you away again. Oh yeah, that is a monster right there. No, you are still really little. There's a monster. We'll keep it. You're borderline. You're borderline. Wow. We've drifted this far up, huh? Always works best if you get ahead of steam and then just decelerate into the zone with the buoy, but that's easier said than done too. What was that? Something went splash. It always does too. It's like you pull one of these pots up, then I don't know why they call them pots. They're not. They're obviously cages. Or traps, but you pull one of these up and all of a sudden you see these lobsters just crawling around, and then you hear this splash. It's like, what happened there? And you can see there's still lots and lots of crabs on the ground. So our buoy's over here to our left. Turn on your left turn blinker. Because that's how they do it in the ocean, right? You turn on your turn blinkers. I don't know, maybe overnight these buoys just get closer together or something, because they don't look that close when you're dropping them. Oh no, don't be doing it. Don't be doing it. No. Got lucky there. I thought it was going to accelerate through the zone and we were going to lose it. There is a lot of crossing back and forth. Leads me to believe that this is actually a two-man job, not a one-man job, but yeah. We're gonna do it by ourselves. We He-Man in this. Well, for now. There's gonna come a time real soon when we're not gonna be able to He-Man anything. Okay. Really? We just got this close? We sure are getting awful close to these buoys really quick. And I know we're putting them out a good long 15 seconds, or 15 miles per hour between them, and they're nowhere near this close when we put them out. But that's okay, I guess. Don't really want to have to run after them too far, huh? I didn't even have to do that. I knew it was too small. Always make sure, right? Um, well, no, that was totally unnecessary. It really was. You could tell it was too small just by the open air between the bar and the fish's head, or the lobster's head. Okay, decelerate into the zone now. No. Well, we weren't too far by it. And we'll keep you. I don't care. We'll keep you. I'll pay $1,000 for you. You're a good little lobster, yes you are. No. That one was just blatantly too small. You keep something like that, you deserve $1,000 freaking fine. But some of these, yeah, I don't know. They're ticky-tack. Here we come. Dun, 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 dun. Thought we missed that one. This is a monster here. Nope. It's decent sized. Decent. No. No. I can't just say no. Or I can't just put you back. Come on now. Okay, we got 4 more to pick up. And we still got lots and lots of crab on the ground. Lots of them. We just sliding into home here. Let's go, boat. Come on. I don't want you full throttle before you actually do something. That was a good pot. Wow. We've come a long ways again. In a very little time. That's why I guess everything has to be done really fast. I try to keep it at about 0 to 1 mile per hour, but sometimes 1 mile per hour becomes 2 and 3, so yeah, we creep up pretty quick. Go on, get. It was green. I hit E. It didn't do anything. I had to hit E again. And by that point, we were just about out of the zone. Yay. Look at this. It happened again. For whatever reason, it waits until it's right in the center of that circle before it turns green. Okay, we got one last one to go get. And we got crabs all over the ground. Well, looks like we're running out of them now. Well, maybe not. I don't know if there's a way to clear your sonar, like from your history, because that's a lot of history. Would you really? Yeah, there's nothing wrong with my E key. I use it for everything in this game. It doesn't happen on anything else. Just bring it in the buoy. Okay, I'm going to leave you there. We're going to run one more and we will be done with this. Wait, why do I have a buoy out there? 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. There's a buoy. Or is that a ship? It's a buoy. It's not ours. Pretty sure. Oh, it's a ship. Okay. That works too. Alright, let's turn it around. Let's do a quick turn. You. And then See what I'm saying? Okay. What do we have going on in the ground now? Quite a bit. Quite a bit. Alright, so let's get up, head back here, put you back on the table, grab you. Give me just, I'm gonna go silent for a second. They're back. Okay. Wait till that settles in. Sorry. When she comes home, I do go silent so that I don't interrupt her and she doesn't interrupt us. So make sure we got it all good, you know. We need some more bait quick, huh? We'll have to get some when we go back in tomorrow. After we pick these up, we'll go back in. We'll take care of selling all this stuff that we're picking or taking care of. All right. Close you down. Let's sit down here for a minute. Alright, so let's see what we got. Okay, we got 11,000 free space. We got 13,000 pounds of fishes. Alrighty then. Go. Alright. We're dropping anchor. Set it for 20. And okay, it is tomorrow now. Do we see our buoys? Oh, no. We do not. Again, when you do your free quick travel, it doesn't want to get you very close to your fishing gear. Obvious reason, you don't want to run over it while you're coming to a stop, right? Do we see anything flashing? Nope. I saw a little ball right out here. Dun, 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 dun. We're coming to get you. Oh. Okay, we got a half a tank of gas. And we got enough. See, it wasn't gonna let us get that. We were flat out trucking. I was sorry. Was out, just flat out getting it. Now we're going -8 miles an hour. Let me make sure I got this set right. We're just going to set it at 0 since this thing likes to idle so fast. It likes to be a smart aleck. It'll have us right up on that next buoy in no time flat, and we'll be sitting back here like, oh, yeah. I guess it would help if we had one of you guys, huh? Well, go back in there. Eh. It was not a very good pot. I know I'm blind, but damn. I didn't hit reverse. Come on now. Knock it off. Decelerate into the zone if it will let us. There we go. Without hitting the reverse, unless you absolutely have to, just let it decelerate and ride itself into the zone. It'll run the speed off in a heartbeat. At least that's what I'm figuring out. Next. You see, the water is awful nice and just absolutely flat like a lake. And then you get up here and watch what happens. No, this might not happen this time. No. No waves. Thank you. Game works so much better when you don't have waves in your face all the time when you get to your buoys. I need a leg. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Looks like it's starting to get dark. Gotta get this done. And we got a whole bunch more to go. This will probably be our last run for the day. Then I'm going to go ahead and call the live. I do want to go in. We're going to sell this stuff. Probably go to a new port just because, well, we need to get to all the ports because there's different ships at every port. Eh. I'm keeping this one. Sorry. I'll throw you back. I kept one, I'll throw the other back. There you go. One for me, one for you. One for me, one for you. No. Four down, 8 to go. Oh, no, wait. 5 down, 7 to go. Look at all those lobsters down there on the bottom of the freaking... I mean, that's what you want to see, right? Whole bunches of them. But you don't want to overfish them, I don't suppose. I think this is the calmest water I've seen since I started playing this game. And all of it. Where you going, boat? I'm pretty sure I got you set on 0, don't I? Come here. I mean, it ran darn near close to the next spot. See, a lot of these are no doubt keepers. A lot of these are no doubt throw it backs. Some of these are, I don't know. That's not an I don't know. That's an automatic no. I'll throw you back. No. I'm really not sure why I threw that last one back. I just... Okay, so it should be off to our left. There you are. Good God. Not a single keeper? Nope. Not one. What happens when you don't get a keeper? Well, you put it back. There you go. Okay, 3 more. 3 more. Let's go. Get gone. Let's go. Come on. Come on, boat. Get it on up to speed. There we go. Come here, Mr. Crab Pot. Pot. Come here, buddy. There you are. One more. There you are. We see you. Dun, 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 dun. Coming to get you. I'm gonna get you. Decelerate into the zone. Gotcha. Took me long enough to find the E key. I think I pushed just about every button except for E. There we go. There we go. Oh yeah. Hey. All right. We be done. Okay, put you here, here, and here. And now we are ready to go home. Except we're not going home, are we? No. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna discover this port right up in here. Here we go. Let's try that. See what happens. Okay. Why'd you turn off? Don't do that. Okay. That flashy thing over there is the port. So we're gonna go over here and we're gonna discover this. There you go, Ingalls Head. Didn't have to be quite all that white in the middle of the dark, now did it? We're docked. Okay. Would you like to sell my catch at Ingalls Head? Sure. $182,307. Yeah. Nothing was too small. That's clean. That's good. They will charge you $1,000 per lobster that is too small. We had none that were too small. Rare for me. Okay. We'll take the money. Ta-da! We're up to $313,534.63. But we need to take care of the good stuff first before we can do anything else, right? Map? No, we don't need anything in the general. Fishy market. Fishing gear. We need bait. Yep, we need bait. Yep. That's five. Five is our max. Our pots are good. No, we don't need anything down there. How about the bar? Is there any tips? Nope, there ain't no tips. Okay. I don't need crew because this boat doesn't take crew. I don't think. Dock maintenance. Oh yeah, yeah. We hit that boat pretty hard. $3,000 worth of damage. Actually, that was the gas, wasn't it? It's $11,000 worth of damage. Dang. Yeah, we hit that other boat real hard. All right. We are fully upgraded, I think, right? Except for the storage. Yeah. Yeah. We still didn't fill up the whole storage. Radar. Autopilot. Fishing quota. Nah. Buoy. Got all that. And the searchlight. We bad. We good. We got this. Alright, so what I'm going to do is before we log, we're going to go and we are going to discover a few other ports because those are important. Now, oh yeah. It doesn't work. Why are you pushing off to the left? Stop it. It doesn't work if you're in the dock and you're facing the wrong direction. So you got to be out of the dock, facing out of the port. There we go. Then you go to the map and you say, get gone. All right, so we're going to take you and we are going to go up to. Damn, it's tight up here, huh? Oh, yeah. Got to turn you on, huh? There we go. Just go. Why are we always hitting boats on fast travel? There is no boat there now. Let's go. Okay, the blue up there is this port. This should be the most northern port. And yeah, we're going to have to go and explore a lot of other stuff. Slow down into the dock. And dock. They have a $44,900,000 boat. Snow crabs. Max crab pots. You're out. Okay, well, what's going on? Um, and the game's not really as buggy as it felt when I first started. I think a lot of that came from um, not knowing my way around those bugs or how to react to them when they happen. The game can be frustrating in some ways, such as picking up your buoys. But other than that, I don't know. The game does run rather smoothly. It's not a bad running game, um, but it does have quite a few bugs, and those are um, they can be game breaking for some folks. Um, but I'm not going to tell you which way to go with it. It's a good game. This plus the fishing Barents Sea. That's $8.50 today, I believe. It's 80% off. So yeah, it's not a bad game. The graphics are awesome. I'll show you all the graphics of this. The sky. That's just the moonlight right there. Then you got all of these stars, and usually you have northern lights and stuff. Um, but yeah, it's actually a lot of. It's not bad. It's a good game. Um, just I have to get used to it. It's something that's totally reversed to almost anything that I play. So it's new, it's different, and I'll get used to it. But anyway, thanks for stopping by, and I will see you guys in the next one.